we made it to Albury, so weighed in a little bit ago, weighed in at 88.1 kilograms, so under that 89 kilo class. And then we've just been to Asda and fed back up again, so probably back above 90 kilos in one go. So that's good. So now we've got a 3-hour wait before the first lifting session starts. Okay, so it's the next day, post-competition. Had a really good day yesterday. Can't tell you how happy I am with the lifts that I hit. The snatches, we'll start with them. Opened at 115, which I was happy with. I'd hit that a few times in training, reasonably comfortable with that as an opener. I knew it'd be heavy, but it felt good on the day, so I was good. So opened at 115, got that, was pretty smooth. But I'm not gonna lie, in the warm-up, there was some funky snatching going on. So I was catching bars and forwards and having to chase, catching bars slightly further back and having to chase. I was quite happy to come out, make the first lift, and it'd be quite comfortable. Then from there, went up to 120. 120 again, it's a lift that I have hit in training, so if you watched the last video, I did hit 120 as my maximum. I managed to hit it on the day, which was great. That was kind of my target number that I was aiming for, so really happy that I got it. It was a bit of a fight, had to have a bit of a pause in the bottom to stabilise myself before standing up, but made the lift, so very happy with that. And then finally moved on to 125 kilos. This was kind of my ambitious attempt. I was very happy that I managed to make the lift. Again, it was a fight to get that lift. Definitely had a bit of an early arm bend, which I think put me out of position slightly, and then again had to battle in the catch to try and save that lift, but I did. So that set me up nicely, and I was really happy with that because I was over what my expectations were in the snatch. So coming out of the snatch, I was in the lead of the competition, so the closest next to me was 102 kilo class lifter who got 120, and then a 96 lifter got 115. So there's two lifters very close behind me and hot on my heels. So the clean and jerks was definitely important. So with the clean and jerks, I opened them at 145. Again, hit that a few times in training, hit it for 2 cleans, 1 jerk in training, so I was quite confident that I would make that as my opener. I'm not gonna lie, again, in the warm-up, cleans technically felt okay, but standing up out the squat, I was feeling the cut. Like standing up was just making me feel quite lightheaded. on every attempt above 120. So that made me a little bit nervous going into them, but I was quite happy that I could still get 145. I just thought it would be a bit of a grind. So made the lift, quite happy with the lift, was good solid opener. So then moved into the second attempt. So second attempt was 150 kilos. Hadn't hit 150 kilos in training yet, but I was pretty confident that I would make it, just because I have hit it in the past and I'd done the 2 cleans 1 jerk at 145. And it's comp day, so you've got that adrenaline rush to try and push you through. Thankfully, one of the other lifters lent me their belt, because I realised on the day that my belt was slightly too wide in the back. So it's there's a rule that you're only allowed a 12 centimetre wide belt, and mine is about 14 centimetres, so slightly too big. I didn't want to risk any reason why I wouldn't get my lifts counted. So luckily one of the other competitors lent me their belt, which I'm very grateful for. So 150, managed to hit it. It was a grind out the squat, but I always say if I can stand it up, then I can jerk it. So I had to prove that point. So I stood it up, jerked it. Was a little bit shaky on the jerk. I think if the judges were being a bit stricter, they maybe could have pulled me up for an elbow fault on the lockout, but they didn't, thankfully. So very happy with that. Got that lift. Then the 102 kilo category lifter also hit 150. So we both went up to 155 for the final attempts. So he went out first, and he missed the jerk. So that kind of secured my spot in the lead, but I still went out to get it, because 208 kilo total would be sort of a PB competition total for me. So when I competed 3 years ago, I got pretty much the 275 total, which I'd already achieved. So I thought, might as well go out, try and hit 155, so 155 kilos, and see what happens. So I went out, went for the clean, and just didn't have the legs for it. I think by that point in the day, definitely blood sugars were quite low. Was feeling all the previous lifts, but again, like I say, I can't complain. 155, definitely hadn't even thought about hitting in training. 150 was a good lift for me, and I hit everything that I wanted to achieve. I wanted to get a 120 snatch and a 150 clean and jerk, and I got a 125 snatch and a 150 clean and jerk. So I overachieved on what I wanted and got a 275 kilo total. Hopefully, touch wood, that'll mean that I have a qualifying total for British champs, and then big ambitious goals for there would be, if I have qualified, I would love to get a 300 kilo total. So training hard starts now for, hopefully, fingers crossed, touch wood, British champs. If I don't get there, no worries, we'll go for it next year and hopefully have a bigger than 300 kilo total by then. But thanks for watching the video. If you did like it, hit that subscribe button and that like button, and if you have any feedback, put a comment down, and hopefully I'll see you all in the next one. Nice one.